going, man?
Classic.
Okay. Hello and welcome to Two Maggies Up Top, that Premier League podcast fueled by the Magnums. Took a little week off, but we're back. We're back. Come on. If you don't already know, it's your boy, a Big Kez, aka Kez Ferdinand, that Newcastle legend. You done know already. Come on. And to my left, we've got my co-host, John Lowe Shelby. Hey, what are you saying, G?
Oh, good until you gave me that name.
Yeah.
Newcastle special kid.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Show me the clown.
Come on.
Clown.
We're talking about my man, boy.
Yeah,
what are you saying?
He's ain't got the bar there, too. man was in the under 21s in the bar there.
He's saying, give it a few years, innit?
Oh, boy. My hand struggling at yours,
Who's gonna do the Aubameyang first?
Boy.
Who's gonna cover it first? On the Jorginho thing.
Man, come with the Aubameyang thing again, you know.
You see it switch up again?
Yeah, I saw it.
That's what you're saying, innit? Man, come with the
Yeah, that's funny, fam.
leave the extensions, man.
And to my right, we got the boy. He's back. It's Pan Maximan.
Hey, come on.
What are you saying, G?
He's vexed. I saw Lou's face behind you,
I was
yeah?
waiting for Paquilo, innit?
Well, you know when you said Pan Maximan, yeah? I just see Lou's face go. He was vexed,
I
boy.
didn't think of Pan Cal doing this.
Panquilo's like,
He's left back as well, innit?
Yeah.
Pan Maximan, come on.
Shit,
Not gonna
yeah.
lie, I'm slightly back. I've been playing, it's my second week now playing ball. So I'm playing 7 aside.
Oh, you playing?
Pan Maximan
Yeah.
up top and that. I
Hey,
mean, I wouldn't say Pan Maximan.
Play
but
South.
South, yeah.
Okay.
Big like the Beckenham boys.
The one back I can get
I'm
back
still
to
the same
you.
cuz.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still the same. I'm looking like, and I'm unfit as well. I can't get the ball out of my feet. I'm like this.
I have to come watch you,
I
bro.
said he's actually Timo Werner.
Now you know what? Yeah, it's one of them ones where after the game I'm like, yeah, I'm just here for fitness, boys. Isn't it? You know what I mean?
That's my
To be
yeah,
fair,
I'm still
once the cobwebs come off, you be calm now.
Yeah,
Just leave
for
a few
real.
more weeks, you
For
be
real.
calm. You're back in the
Like,
groove.
I found myself in sports soccer 2 weeks ago, getting myself a knee support. I'm all falling apart.
What you got? The bite to shin pads?
No, I got a night thing in it. I got a
slipping one here. You still got the Velcro thing.
Yeah. But it's one of them ones where the
bro.
body's falling apart.
It's a different thing these
Yeah,
days.
it's
you
a
know.
different
I'm
thing.
not gonna lie, yeah. I get to football and do a warm up before the warm up. I'm
Blood.
not gonna lie to you, blood. I can't
I've never-
rock up and just tell them I'm playing no more, blood. I'm
I'm jumping
warming up.
all up, yeah. We say goals at
Oh, yeah.
Shoreditch, and someone like nicked the ball at Kez. Kez made a touch, yeah. He's like, "Hey, warm up done."
Blood, I'm going there doing the warm up, but I'm doing the warm down.
Yeah.
I'm out here doing warm down like I'm playing PO.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
different now.
It's good to be back, man. Come on, let's dive in. Plenty to talk about since we last spoke, man. Let's start with something simple. So England issued a stadium ban and €100,000 fine as well over the antics throughout the Euros with the man that breaking into the stadium and that. What are we making of that?
It's a one game ban, isn't it?
Yeah, so one game ban.
After the last performance, it's a fucking blessing for the fans. More after paying for that shit.
Yeah.
More time.
boy.
Why the fuck is it going to matter when the next game's probably like San Marino or something?
So basically, I don't think it's
Or is it not an England friendly game?
no. So basically, it's not for the Nations League games. So it'll be for the
Qualifiers, though. He's talking about qualifiers.
No, wait. Is World Cup UEFA? No. World Cup's FIFA, isn't it?
World Cup's
Yeah.
FIFA.
Yeah. So
Is it
I don't
UEFA?
think. So I don't think it's the World Cup qualifiers.
Okay, so
It's the next
Euros.
UEFA game. So it'll be
Oh,
like
alright.
Nations
Nations
League
League
or Euros.
yeah,
Okay.
that's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the one. Yeah.
I mean,
that could be time away.
Yeah.
I
Could
mean,
be.
boy, it is what it is, isn't
It
it?
is what it is, isn't it?
Like-
To be fair, the security, it was slack there though. To be fair.
Yeah.
On a big European final, man, they could just walk in.
But those ticket prices had man them
I
doing-
hear that. I hear that.
doing crazy shit, boy.
But I'm thinking, right, European final, yeah, man, they could just walk in like that. How are we looking to host a tournament
Yeah, tournament.
when
yeah.
you can't look after Pat in the final? Like,
Also, when the man that went, the roadman went through to Frisbee Park on wireless, innit?
yeah.
But that's like every steward, yeah.
When
it's
that
not
starts
there. Every steward's there, like not getting paid, innit?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're there just to
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're obviously thinking,
They're getting paid.
if you're getting mobs coming through, I'm just gonna be like, big man.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do as stewards? Like,
Is that when the Polish man? Is that when the Polish man rushed? Was it Poland we played?
Hungary.
And they was it Hungary? And they rushed up the stewards and
Yeah,
the police.
even like,
yeah.
do you remember when West Ham first moved into the London Stadium and it was a madness?
Yeah.
Like the stewards are there, like they're not getting paid peas to be standing there and fucking.
Forget the peas though. Are these men trained up in anything?
Yeah, no.
To be a steward, yeah, you need to be roll up and what, just stand up and watch. Like.
I'm a SEAL man in Nike tracksuits and just chilling and they're not security.
Yeah,
Really.
it's not that deep.
Listen, there's no training there, man. There's no training.
Yeah, that's mad. What I find interesting though, we talk about Hungary and that. These same nations are getting the same bans for racism. But
yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Boy, if I speak,
do you know what I mean? If I speak, you know what I'm saying? Let's move though, let's move. So, boy, a lot has been going on in the northeast since we last linked up, you know. So the Newcastle takeover, gone through,
it's a mad one.
Mike Ashley gone, and the Saudi prince, what's my man, what?
The
Saudi Donny has come through with what? Man said he's 10 times richer than the city owners.
Yeah. It's like an investment fund.
Yeah,
backing thing. It's mad.
Mad. So first of all, what are we making of the takeover?
320 billion you're worth.
That's
City are like 23 billion.
I think that,
That is insane, bro.
30 billion, something like that, yeah.
But really and truly though, obviously these men.
Do you know what though? It's good for Newcastle, you know.
Yeah.
If you think about it, they've got history.
They've been struggling for years with Mike Ashley.
And they've been going through pain with Mike Ashley, you know. Pain, yeah. Imagine that happened to us with Kroenke. Started getting down,
But the thing is though, like Kroenke was meant to be your guy with the money and that to change it all. But this is what I was gonna say on it is that takeovers can happen.
Yeah.
But they can swing either way.
With that money though, With that money,
This is what I want to ask you, yeah. What are you man expecting from Newcastle? First of all, in the short term,
to stay up.
I mean, well, that's
Because if they go down, I'm not gonna lie, QPR had rich owners. Notts County were never in it, but Notts County has the takeover. There's been enough men out there that have been taken over.
Yeah, this is different money, you know.
No, listen, I don't dispute that in it, but you could have all the money and they don't pump it properly or they don't run the club properly. If they don't run it properly from the ground up, then
it's got to be efficient.
So it sounds like you're convinced that these men are going to become big boys and
they have to. But
how long do you think that's going to take?
I'm hoping it's kind of more organic in terms of how they do it. They're not trying to throw ridiculous money.
Yeah.
So it's going to take time. And you're still looking at 5 years before they maybe become competitive.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the Man City when it happened to them. I know they got more money, but you can't just throw everything at it. It doesn't work.
This is the thing.
Like we've seen people do that.
Yeah.
And this is where I think where it comes to what you're saying about it can go both ways. Because if they come in now and are trying to just throw bare P8 from the beginning,
quick results,
it goes left. Because really and truly, they got all the P now. Yeah. Who are these men attracting now? They're gonna have to do it in phases. You're gonna have to sign the mid-table Premier League man
100%, bro,
to stabilise. Yeah. Then you got to be signing the top half.
I read an article the other day about like City's first XI under the new takeover and Chelsea's XI under the new takeover, and they were all right teams, innit? Like they were good, innit? But if you look at the teams that they've built over the last 10 years, now they're like the teams are like world class, innit?
The difference with the Chelsea thing though is that you man weren't struggling like these.
Nah, we had players.
You had players. You had a core, and you worked around the core that was there.
Yeah.
But even these man had like Joe Hart in his prime. You know what I'm saying?
He had some guys that were already there. Yeah.
He had some guys.
But this team now,
Sam Maximan. That's it.
Callum Wilson.
I mean, yeah.
But even then, I look at Callum Wilson's one season, or was it second season?
Yeah,
second season. And I look at James Lascelles, he's probably that's your core, innit?
That one got me.
On the road though,
Amanda who? On the phone and that where she tried to
yeah.
Imagine your boss ringing and you'll be like, what? Who's that?
Yeah, for real. Boy, I think Newcastle. It's going to take them a while before they.
If you look at Newcastle, and let's say you go in January, where are you going to try and stabilise first?
But I'm seeing bare rumours though. Like today I saw Usman Dembele for free.
No.
I'm seeing Haaland. I'm seeing.
If you're going to be the manager, where are you looking to stabilise first?
Me? What position?
Yeah, don't worry about the signings as such. Where are you looking to stabilise?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting into attacking man.
They need to know 11.
Because you can put 5 at the back and whatever, you need someone to join Sam Maximan up top, blood. I watch him, he's having to dribble past man, pass to himself. You know what I mean?
Surely you start to create a spine. So you like Chelsea did Checky, they had Terry already.
That's what I think.
Then you go they had Lampard and Drogba,
But let's go.
But if you build it so you do at least one in each sector, and then you can like slowly build around it, innit?
Now that makes perfect sense. But let's say they're going into the Jan window now, halfway through the season, need to stay up in that.
I'd get
I'm
midfielder,
looking at thinking,
CM or something.
Yeah.
Because it's like in the middle of the
I
park,
hear that.
innit?
Yeah. And yeah, so CM, I'm looking at a CM, I agree with that. But I'm looking at like a Lingard or someone like that.
Bro,
I agree with you though, on that calibre of player.
They're conceding goals though, that's the issue. And for me, I'll be looking at what Paddy was saying, the whole check thing, I don't even care what the month it is, yeah? They need a goalkeeper. I don't want that Barry Barlow or Ken whatever his name is, yeah? Darlow, yeah, in goal.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not enough. And James Lascelles too wreck it. I need someone to partner up with him who's going to be on job.
For me, yeah.
And then I can look at a midfielder because, again, that's going to support both going forward and back.
The thing is though, on the flip side is that we're sitting here acting like they're only going to go buy one man in Jan. They could just go buy a whole new spine.
True.
They could say, well, we'll get a keeper, they might even get mid, like you're saying, not the creme de la creme, but they can easily go swoop 4 man in Jan.
But it's risky mid-season. They got to come in.
It is, yeah. But I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
It's just as risky leaving that team for the rest of the season. If you leave that team for the rest of the year, yeah, you're going down with 320 billion. I'm not gonna lie. These man are the kind of man that are gonna want quick turnarounds.
And that's why you need to get the man in the Premier League, fam. And you know what? I'm going for Zaha.
That's a shout.
That's a shout.
That's
play in the Premier League, win your games, ease the weight load.
For me,
100%.
that kind of player, that's phase one for Newcastle.
And that's his big move now to try and get anywhere further in his career.
That's phase one. That's phase one. Them kind of man there is what they need to bring in. But on the same note,
these days, man's talking about centre midfield goalkeepers, and man says Zaha.
But them kind of players there, I think that's a shout.
an attacking man.
Yeah.
But boom. So obviously, talking about Newcastle signings, Steve Bruce sacked.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for this guy, man.
I do.
Inevitable.
Yeah, you feel sorry for him?
I feel like you need to put some more respect on his name. And also, like,
what respect, bro?
Nah, man. Could you put any manager in that hot seat? Like
the way they've dealt with
the way that club is. That club's run. That club's been run toxic. Like they've just taken over. And fair enough, if you want to get rid of him, then it's your new direction and whatever. Yeah. But like he said, he's come out today with some mad quotes and like probably his last managerial job and all that. Like struggling, his family's at Geordies and like being called cabbage head and all this. Not like this guy's been treated unfairly, bro.
I feel for him, but big man thing. If I'm these owners, I'm not giving him no Peter Spembler. I don't want no Steve Bruce signings with the 300. Nah, blood. No, I agree.
You know what I mean, though.
The
Like,
way
I
they
feel sorry for him.
Yeah, but wasn't the same guy that bought in Joe Linton for 40 mil?
But then was that him? We don't know, innit?
Like, do you have some sort of say?
I'm not gonna lie as well, even if it was a director of football and you start slapping Steve Bruce, then man, like caliber of signings, like I guarantee you he'll do better than the players than what he's got now.
Listen, I think it's obviously the right decision to get rid of him, but the way he's been treated since he's been in the job, bearing in mind he's kept the team in the Prem. The fans are the worst. He's kept the team in the Prem. Do you know what I mean? Twice. Yeah.
And what did you say last season when you were about? So you had Rafa Benitez, right? Who got them back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And didn't do much really with them, right? Steve Bruce come in, same job, but he's getting corn.
I told you about this for a
Do you know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for Steve Bruce. I think Steve Bruce, legend of a player that he is. All right, he's not the greatest manager, but he's always been in and around those shitty jobs. If he got a better job, he might do it.
I think what we've seen, we've had enough games to see Steve Bruce. Yeah, he's a good championship manager. If you're looking to get into the Prem, he's got 4 promotions
and keep
that's him. Yeah, he's a good manager. But for this next phase for Newcastle, he's not the right guy.
I agree. I agree.
But the Newcastle fans have treated him poorly. That being said, he has also managed Sunderland, their rivals, and so you know what I mean.
But then have you not got to acknowledge? So forget this next phase for Newcastle. Have you not got to? What I'm trying to say is that put some respect on his name of acknowledge what he's done for you before you've got taken over by the richest people on earth. Because he's kept him in the Prem, like you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You guys are giving him stick for all this time. But actually, you could be in the Championship right now.
You could be.
And you never know what the fuck's going to happen with your club.
They still could be now.
Do you get what I'm saying? Them fans
don't
some respect, man.
fans don't see themselves that they were going to be in that position without him.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's the difference, isn't it?
But these guys have been living in 99 or whatever year it was for years. You've got to get over it.
But I've just seen that fucking ex-Roma guy that was linked to turned down the Tottenham job. He's now linked to the Newcastle job.
Oh, the
Paolo Fonseca.
Bro, I've seen Bearman, Lampard, Gerrard, Rooney.
The one that killed me.
They were all taking them.
Yeah, of course.
Conte I saw as well.
The one that killed me is Mourinho. I always had a special bond with Bob Wilson.
Yeah.
I was like, do you know what? Yeah, Mourinho's got more lives than the Kaplan. Like, this would be a good opportunity for him. Not this first phase.
Do you know what? Mourinho, would be a madness at Newcastle.
Yeah, because he would, even if he comes and brings all them old man
blood.
Matic and the gang get the gang back together.
I'm telling you,
That's
I said, Matic,
the thing is,
I'm seeing my man struggle.
that is now.
Matic.
Same guys at United.
Yeah.
I've seen him struggle at United. Man.
Listen.
But you don't think that's a Mourinho club?
Listen.
Mourinho club now with
No.
320 billion
No.
in his back pocket.
I think so.
I'll say that as well.
No, I don't think the first manager, but maybe manager number 2 coming in.
You gotta look at.
How long do you see
beyond
this?
Mourinho now, man.
You think?
Yeah, he's done in the Premier League, man.
But we're not talking about Newcastle winning the league in phase 2 though. For me, I think it's still just.
I know, but you gotta look beyond Mourinho now.
You
Man.
think?
So where do you see
what
them?
kind of manager are you looking at
For me now,
for Newcastle?
I would like to see Eddie Howe. That's what I'd like to see.
That's a good
there.
shot. That's a good
I'd
shot.
like to see a British manager have an opportunity with a budget. We spoke about kind of Eddie Howe maybe looking for the right opportunity, so he's not just with a team with no budget.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think they'll go English.
I don't think they'll go English,
I think they'll go fully foreign.
Their manager, yeah.
they go for him, bro. They go for him.
How long quickly though before we move on? So where do you see Newcastle then? If we're gonna say now, like, if they're gonna challenge for league, because that's still a big ask. They've got to. I feel like the most important thing is they've got to survive this year.
Well, and that's my first point, yeah. So for me, the project gets pushed back by another 2 to 3 years if they get relegated this year. Forget Newcastle winning league for me in the next 7-8 years if they get relegated this season. So,
But if they don't get
if
relegated,
they don't get relegated, I'm still looking at Newcastle thinking in 6 years' time there'll be a team maybe pushing top 6 regular.
it rains bears down there as well.
Yeah, because I just
I'm not
don't
living in
know.
Newcastle.
Yeah, I don't
no,
know.
no
man.
offense, but
They had that era.
cold and that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna take a while. I don't think, like, literally, I think they've got so many things to sort out first.
Yeah.
The training ground, they'll do all of them things first, and the training ground.
But that's what I'm saying.
That'd be
Will
easy.
they?
Yeah.
Will
That'd be
they?
easy.
I
Getting
think
a- getting a-
100%. That
getting
bread there, 100%.
Getting a better academy in place.
Yeah,
got to
making
do
it,
it right,
and making it a place that people want. You're gonna attract. You can't sign Haaland and them man to Newcastle now.
But that's what I'm trying to say is though is some owners are coming before with more money than sense to just try to do that.
Yeah.
I know I use using Chelsea as an example. Abramovich has built one of the best academies.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I mean? Over the decade.
But I think the model.
But it's gone quiet.
I think the template's there now though, because even if you look at the City, what they've done for that east side of Manchester, boy, the training complex.
Oh yeah,
and all
yeah,
that,
it's
it's a mazza.
It's a mazza.
So I think that's the template now moving forward. Before we even move on though, boom bam bam, even forgot to start with this one. What? 2 Maggies up top, first birthday and that. Come on.
Slow down.
1 year in the game, cuz.
What on this day?
Good day, yeah. 1
Oh,
year in the
swear,
game, cuz.
come on.
1 year in the game.
Oh,
so
shit,
let's
get a little man in that, you know.
let's have a little bubbles for that still.
Having bubbles in that.
Come on. Yeah, man.
Jeez.
1 year in, we're still here, we're still in the game.
Fucking hell, is it mad? That's
Yeah,
mad.
bro, we're still. Get me?
Well, how did you so the first episode we published or
Yeah.
that first time we recorded?
Yeah. It was 22nd of October, so it's
Wow.
slightly- yeah. So,
Oh, hey,
hey,
congrats, boys, congrats.
2 years. Oh, sorry, 2 years. 1 year of 2 Maggies with the 3 man them.
Love that.
Let's go, man.
And big up the listeners and everyone that joined us all along the way, like the guests and that.
For real.
See this relationship here, yeah? No breakups, no arguments,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
stress.
yeah. Come on.
Oh, sorry,
Hey.
lads, I've just been brought out by the this new podcast and
But listen, if you got any Saudi guys out there that want to come buy out the podcast and that, yeah, let man know, innit?
The price is low.
The price is very, very low.
we'll talk about Newcastle every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, big up the man them. Let's kick on.
Love that.
Yeah, next thing I'll look at, again, involving Newcastle. So you might say at the weekend, the game Newcastle Spurs.
Yeah.
Fan had a heart attack in the stands. Got to big up Reguilon and Dyer
Yeah.
for the response, acknowledging what's going on in the stand
Massively.
and making sure my man got the CPR and whatnot.
You got a defib in it, make sure the
Yeah,
defib.
get man the defib and that.
Yeah.
There's no doubt that them actions probably saved the guy's life in it. Obviously, happy to announce that my man's stable and
Yeah.
responsive and that. So yeah, big up them man there. The way it was handled as well, perfect. Yeah, man. So them man heroic, saved a life in it. So big up the man them on that one still. Again, Newcastle. This is a Newcastle edition, boy. You man getting airtime today.
Yeah, 1 week only.
Yeah, for real. Until you won the league.
Yeah.
Until you win the league.
So I see Ep8 then.
Yeah. So the Newcastle sponsorship. What's the thing you were saying about Newcastle sponsorship now?
So yesterday, I think it was an emergency meeting with the Prem clubs, and it was 18 out of 20 clubs voted against Newcastle doing any kind of sponsorship deals.
Saudi.
Yeah, through their owners. So I think it was like, it basically means that, or basically that the 18 clubs have feared that it's unfair that they would basically make these lucrative sponsorship deals with companies that they have affiliations with or associations with.
So they can't even they can't wear the sponsors of the company. Like,
I'm not too sure. As in like what they can do with the sponsor, but basically,
stadium, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, basically they basically blocked them for now to do any kind of sponsorship deal with anyone really.
Okay.
So I think Man City were the only ones, funnily enough, to
Man can't say nothing.
to say nada and just hold their hands up
with the Etihad Airways Stadium.
Yeah. So but yeah, that was interesting, and obviously going back to that whole takeover, it's going to be interesting to see how smooth it's going to go, innit? Like, there's loads of things that we can't control. That's going to be that they can't control. Sorry, that's going to maybe give them a bit of.
You know what? Just even having a buzz back in their city, yeah.
Oh yeah, it must be mad.
I bet it's a madness up there. Know what I mean? 25 someone bellies out, everything like. You know what I'm saying? Madness. Like.
I don't like that Saudi dress up thing though.
Nah.
Slightly racist.
Stop that.
Kick it out, come with that.
Stop that.
Although, do you know?
And they were holding fucking cans of beer in that.
Nah, yeah, that's mad. But you know what image I had when I saw the owner, yeah? The Aladdin thing. Joe Linton misses a penalty.
Aladdin news.
Them Saudi man.
You're kidding.
Let's see Joe Linton again. So Joe Linton, you want the Aladdin news? Aladdin news.
Steve Bruce today, innit? It's like
full time. That was gone.
Flipping out.
Sorry. So on a more serious note, you want to send some love out to two people here, man. David Brooks of Bournemouth and Dan Barden of Norwich, coming out on loan in Scotland. Both been diagnosed with different forms of cancer. I think with the keeper it was testicular cancer. And Brooks, it was.
Is it like lymphemia?
Yeah, the one that Bamba had.
Was it?
Lymphoma, yeah. Yeah, man, wishing both guys a speedy recovery, man. Sending some love out to the man, them. I saw the Bournemouth guys paid tribute to
when they scored.
Brooks when they scored the other day.
That's nice, good touch.
Yeah, good touch there. Yeah, man, wishing a speedy recovery. I guess, obviously, looking at the likes of Bamba and that you've seen that you can make a full recovery and get back to playing.
Yeah. So,
yeah, man, speedy recovery to the man, them, man. Big up. Cool. Let's jump into the games, man.
I feel like
yeah, for real. There's a lot to get through there still.
The Prem was litty this weekend.
Yeah,
as well.
boy. Yeah,
there
boy.
was some goals of the season contenders in there.
Trust me.
Unreal.
And where we're going to start is at the King Power Stadium. Because I just remember a couple United fans and that, obviously no names, just letting me know before that there's levels to this thing and United are levels ahead of us and ahead to all of that. What you man say? In fact, let me get into this. So Leicester 4, Man U 2. Solskjaer gonna win the league 2. Solskjaer, great gaffer 2. Yeah, what do you man make of this game?
I'm gonna say, I love this game. I love this game. You know what though? As a neutral, I watched the whole thing. What a game!
Yeah.
Like, what a game to watch.
Fuck a neutral thing, yeah.
No, but what a game it was, man.
When your team's like mine, like ours, these are the moments I thrive off to laugh at these man. To laugh at these man.
You have to.
Because these man talk crud about my team.
Yeah.
Everyone knows my team's in turmoil.
Yeah.
Even the commentators, and the pundits have even given up on Arsenal because they know how bad we are at the moment. Yeah. But you man are consistently spending signing high quality man, and you're still putting out these poor performances and sitting 6th, 7th in the league.
Do you know what it is?
I'm telling you, I said it last year, blood. Just keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it until he gets sacked. Yeah. Lampard got certain man gets sacked for less, blood.
I'll be real.
This guy is a fraud.
I don't know how now you can make any more excuses for Solskjaer in the sense that, listen, he's done a good job since coming from Mourinho. He's stabilised his dressing room and whatnot. Finished 3rd, finished 2nd progression. But let's be real now. In terms of going to that next level, you man have signed Varane, Sancho, Ronaldo.
I mean, that alone.
Right?
And the players you already got.
Kept Cavani.
Fernandes, Pogba, Cavani, Greenwood,
So we were
Rashford.
exactly. So we were talking about them only missing a DM maybe from whatever. You look at United and they've got no style of play. That is tactics. That's the manager. That's the manager for me. Although I saw Ronaldo here. Obviously my man's not pressing nothing in it. Let's be real. He's not pressing nothing. But you got to mix the team up. You got to have some man in there that are going to actually press him. Against Leicester pressed them off the pitch, man.
Leicester were amazing this game.
Yeah.
I
Man
mean,
United.
credit to Leicester, they were incredible this game.
Yeah.
Maguire had an absolute shock over return to the King Power as well.
He's been out for a while, hasn't he?
I mean, but again, it's that Ollie's fault for rushing him back.
Trust me.
But then more time, are you playing Phil Jones or Eric? Whoever plays Bailly, I don't even know when he plays.
Phil Jones on a contract. Yeah, he must still be worth something, blood. What's he still there for?
Who's buying
Shirt
him?
sales.
Shirt sales. I reckon Jones sells about 10 a season, and he probably buys them all for his family.
Daddy with number
Brother
4
and his
number
cousin.
4 in the back.
Yeah, for real.
Man's even holding the number 4 shirt.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Phil Jones' uncle. Number 4.
He's having to donate them to his sponsors, man.
Nah, one of them ones though where I said it at the start of the season, and bare United fans are going at me, yeah. I feel like you have to give, because Solskjaer signed a new deal, innit? You got to give him the season, but if he wins, I'm even talking. It could be the Carabao Cup, something, yeah. He has to win a trophy this year. If he doesn't win a trophy this year with that team, I don't care who you are, you're gonna get sacked.
Yeah, for real.
Because that team on paper is one of the best teams, if not pushing for the best team in the league. That team on paper is a good team.
It's a good
That team could win the league under a good manager.
There's-
If Antonio Conte took over United, they have a much better shot at winning the league.
They got better shout, but I still struggle to see them pipping City, even with the team.
Ronaldo.
They got the man them still.
Greenwood.
You're deflecting as well, because I'm telling you about them winning the league. You're above them. You're ahead of them.
Yeah.
In terms of personnel
Yeah.
I don't know.
and manager.
Manager, yeah.
And personnel,
100%.
and personnel, bro.
Let's be real. For as bad as Man United were, we got to give props to
Oh
Leicester.
my
innit?
gosh, did I just see what I think I saw?
He did, yeah.
But this guy's got to go, man.
Yeah,
He's got to go, fam.
At home.
2-0.
And for as bad as United were, you got to big up Leicester.
It's a bangers in there as
Yeah.
well, man.
Yuri Tillemans.
Greenwood though, quickly though. Greenwood's goal was
Oh,
lit
yeah.
as well.
And I think
Greenwood's
he's
goal was
very
mad.
lit.
Tillemans is my guy, fam. That's why he sits in my team.
Tillemans.
I thought he was going to do the Cantona celebration as well,
Oh, God.
but he like half did it and then he like started to.
My guy, man.
No,
So
what a
guy-
goal, man.
That guy's gone next year. He's gone.
Newcastle.
He's gone to someone.
What a goal though.
I told you before about Leicester getting cherry picked. I still think that's a possibility. But
Bro, he ain't signed a new contract.
this is the Leicester of old, isn't it?
Jamie Vardy's still
High.
scoring goals.
But what did we say though? We've been saying it since the start of the season, yeah? All of us, yeah? Is Kelechi Iheanacho
Has to
back
play.
into the team.
Has to play.
This guy,
for
link
real.
him up with
Has to
Vardy
play
and that,
with
man.
Vardy.
For real.
Has to
Like,
play.
they got a bit more of a dynamic up there. You
Yeah.
can switch up
Even
and
earlier
that.
today, he played up front with Daka and got 2 assists.
Like-
and you spoke about last time how he's got more to his game than goals.
Yeah, because didn't he for the Tillemans goal, he intercepted the pass, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
He's a quality.
He's a quality baller, man. Like, he's a good player.
Yeah, nah, big up Leicester. I think it's long overdue. Leicester. This looked like the Leicester of old, didn't it? Aggressive, that man. Played really well. I think hopefully they've turned the corner for Leicester, man.
Yeah, maybe they
You know what
kickstart
I mean?
the season, innit?
Yeah, for real. But yeah, United, man. I don't know what this means for them, boy.
What do you think? I feel like everyone's jumping the gun a bit with Ronaldo.
No,
But-
listen.
no, is it because I've seen bare like pundits jump quick and say,
Yeah.
did they need the Ronaldo shining? And like, is it now a team of individual? I still think Ronaldo makes them.
Do you know what? The only thing I say, because I heard Fabrizio come out saying that they would have signed
Fabrizio.
Romano,
Oh
Italian
yeah,
guy,
yeah, the Italian guy.
saying that they would have signed a CM if the Ronaldo
Thing
didn't
didn't
become
work.
available.
Ooh,
And now I look at it and think to myself,
Ooh.
right,
interesting.
did they? Obviously, it's a dream signing for them getting Ronaldo back, but slyly the CM was more important.
But do you not think Ronaldo will deliver better than any of their forwards this year?
100%,
even
yeah,
six.
100%,
Maybe.
yeah. But you can see playing Ronaldo up front with the man behind him, yeah, he can't do it on his own, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then the thing is though, is that you could argue that Ronaldo has done it all on his own before.
Yeah, but
So
he's
he-
36 big man.
Nah, but this guy's a machine.
No, he's a
I don't even
machine.
like to admit it, but he's
But he's still 36,
Yeah,
man.
but Ronaldo now is a guy that he's getting on the end of it. He relies more on service now as he's
Yeah.
older because he's now a goal scorer.
At the
So
moment-
before,
Fair.
he's picking up the ball, he's dribbling apart. You know what I mean? Now he needs Mandem to play the ball into the
I've
position.
seen
to
him,
let him
Nah,
go.
that's fair
I've seen
enough.
him getting the ball at like halfway line.
Yeah,
Now
that's
to
fair enough.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
Big up Leicester though, man.
Big up Leicester.
Yeah.
Big win for
Big
them. Big win.
Commanders.
Scamanders.
Let's move.
Let's move on. Next game, Watford 0, Liverpool 5. Now, boy, I'm gonna start with the boy Mo Salah because
Excellent finish.
yeah, that guy right now is on fire. On fire. Klopp's come out saying he's the best player in the world right now.
I think
What
he's
are you man saying for that?
I think he's the most informed player in the world right now. As in
Okay, that's a good bet. That's a better way.
I wouldn't say he's the best player in the world. He's up there, but he's the most informed player right now. Anything that guy touches right now is gold.
Yeah, for real. Clinical. Guy's clinical.
I mean, I thought the City goal was litty, but I still think that the goal he scored against Watford was better.
Quality.
I just couldn't see him scoring, and he does that.
Bobby Firmino hat-trick. This is the guy that's taking...
Firmino goals.
Yeah. Firmino goals. He's taking heat, innit? Yeah.
He's sat on the bench for a long time as well, you know.
Back himself a hat-trick.
Still don't rate, but yeah, go on.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, it hasn't surprised us. The result hasn't surprised us. Expect Liverpool to do a job on that.
Yeah.
Claudio Ranieri's first game.
But that's where I thought maybe like
No.
First game, you get a bounce back.
Yeah.
It's at Watford, international break.
These Chelsea legends get into this guy's head, you know. I'm telling you, there's no way. Bro.
No, but it's not even just looking solely at him, but like
the Watford's. I know because he's the first new manager in like 12 years to lose their first game. They've had a few games in the Prem where they've turned up and
even Zola and them man did it all.
But they got relegated as well.
No, exactly. But they're the ones that ended Liverpool's invincible thing as well.
I'm not gonna lie, they're pushing my predictions out of the window because it's making me feel like I can't even do a Fulham this year with them, man. Like where I'm saying Fulham are going down 30 or whatever. It's making me feel like they're gonna go down in it, and I'm trying to say they're gonna stay up.
Yeah.
No
it's
way.
gonna be
Even
interesting.
with Ranieri,
Your prediction was slightly off already, though. To be fair, because you're called what?
Well, I said Norwich. I said Norwich, Wolves, and Brentford.
Yeah, so Brentford.
And Wolves and Brentford ain't going nowhere this season, boy. But
listen, it's early. But yeah, alright,
okay,
fair enough.
We'll touch on that.
Fair enough.
Watford have got problems, man.
Yeah, they have.
But they have got problems, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Watford have got problems. I think that he has got something to work with there though, because they've got some good young talent.
Yeah.
João Pedro, Ismail Assar, that Dennis guy. You know, they've got a couple men in there, and I think give Ranieri time, he will make them more defensively solid.
I think that's what he needs to tackle first, isn't it? Sort out the back
line. But I do think I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that Watford are gone, because I just think that they've got a lot of attacking talent. Well, they've got some young attacking talent. Also the league this year is a bit of a mazza, if I'm being real, because
there's so much quality.
There's a lot of quality.
So much quality.
There's a lot of quality.
Do we think now though that looking at Liverpool, this game was almost like a game, like talking about bit of like a sleeping giant at the start of the season,
coming of age kind of thing.
You're almost looking at it thinking,
well, they're a problem.
Liverpool could potentially have a very, very strong shot in winning the league this year.
They're a problem, bro.
I'll be real. I think what it does is it makes us look a bit silly for even writing them off in the first place, because
I don't even say we write them off, but we didn't talk about them like they were going to be there, innit?
But if we're being real, they've been one of the best teams over the last few years.
And most consistent.
I think they're going to win the CO this year.
Okay, you think they're going for number? Yeah,
I don't.
That's a big shot though. I mean,
who would you see to win the CO?
I just don't think. I personally don't think Mo Salah's going to be able to keep up that form throughout the whole season.
That's key.
But Mane's coming back into the game a bit of form now.
Yeah.
If you can get.
Has Mane? I asked this the other day. He's had a transplant, innit? His hair's looking a little bit less
goals
shit.
still, or
nah, sorry.
Less shit.
His hair's looking a little bit less shit.
I don't know.
It's free it next couple of weeks.
I saw it.
It's not live enough to look like a full transplant.
It's looking like he ain't been Turkey, but the Turkish man come to him.
Maybe he's in phase 2 though, isn't it? Maybe he's in like the Newcastle game.
I had a Turkish plug in Liverpool at the back of the
Why'd you point at me when you said Turkish?
I didn't point at you, fam.
You think you went and you laughed, you went like this?
I point. That's it. You guys paraphrase. I didn't even notice. I have to watch the footage, man. But yeah, sorry, go on. Manny.
But he's coming. He's getting his goals.
Yeah.
It's about who they can keep fit as well, because we know their depth's not really there.
But I feel like their depth this season's working better for them.
Yeah.
Like Milner's coming in looking like, you know what I mean?
Do you know what it is?
Milner got run off the park last week, bro.
Yeah, he did.
The week before.
He did.
You can't say he's coming on the field.
But
even like Chimikas and all them, man, like they're looking.
He's been a good backup. He's a good backup, to be fair.
And I think even the defensive thing, like if they lose the defender now, they got Konate there.
Like Matip looks like a good player this year as well. He's on form.
Matip's always been a good player, but he's also been unfit. So when they lost Van Dijk and them, man, then he's not fit as well.
For me, the key is Fabinho, man. The key is Fabinho, man.
Yeah.
Like he's the Kante to Chelsea, and he gets things rolling. Keeps things ticking.
Yeah.
He stops plays for the opposition.
Yeah.
I think that's like the key for me right now. Especially with Van Dijk still coming back into the game and such.
Still finding his way in. Yeah.
I think if you keep him fit, they're a problem.
Yeah.
But anything happens to him, I'll write them off straight away.
Yeah.
It's that important to them.
I saw something interesting actually. So Ben Foster, obviously he's been doing his podcasts and his vlogging throughout games. A few of the hierarchy at Watford have got a problem with him doing his like YouTube and whatever at the same time as having a career.
I swear.
Yeah, and like they wanted to focus on the football side of things more. What do you man make of that? Like, is that because he's been doing it from there when the champ? Like, literally, he has his like GoPro in the goal, and he does his like he vlogs.
What, he talks to the fucking
He doesn't
GoPro?
talk to it, but he puts it in so you can get like his perspective of the game. And then he's now got a podcast as well called the Fozcast. Actually, it's decent. I watched it a few episodes.
Do you know what? I'll read that though.
I think it's 38. Like,
If this guy's coming going, you see that save it? It's completely different.
You know, if he's turning around mid-corner and going, boys.
Nah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
what it is though, it looks like he's having more of a like. So I even saw him on like the social and stuff like that. He's doing more media stuff now. Like,
that's because he's
prepping.
being selfish.
He's
He set himself up for after retirement.
And
You said he's 38, yeah?
He's 38.
What fans don't give a shit how old he is?
Yeah.
Be a goalkeeper, big man.
Bro, but
Don't give him this fucking podcast nonsense. Stay.
That's how
That's
I'm
saying.
So that's what I'm saying, yeah. Because for me, I'm looking thinking, nah, he's calm, let him do his thing. But if your keeper is up here doing whatever, every time he has a howler,
Yeah, but do
you're onto man, no?
Do you not think if the GoPro is watching him throughout, making howlers, it's not going to push him on further on, to spur him on, to make sure he's not having howlers?
Nah, he's getting watched by millions every week anyway.
Because more times, them howlers are getting them 2 million extra views,
Bro, I don't think it's a problem, man.
I don't see it as a problem.
He's sitting there going,
but as a fan of a club though, let's like, if your keeper is doing up YouTube and he's not performing, not saying he's not performing, but
Bro, that 5 feels like his problem.
That's your
defence. But more time, I'm thinking that if you heard Man and Owen do the pundit thing, he's setting himself up, fam. You don't want to be that shit.
Nah, but then Owen and them man have got long and retired.
Yeah.
So it
I don't see a problem with
Maybe
it.
they should have prepped because then
Maybe.
I don't see a problem with it because obviously man's got to have a life outside football.
Yeah,
But
I don't see a problem with it,
but
but
you know how football fans are.
don't do it on a Saturday afternoon, boy. Wait till after the game. You know what I mean?
Let's move, though.
Fucking hell. Man's doing 2 jobs at once. Man's all checking the camera mid corner like, wait. Oh,
with the phone.
I'm on Twitch. Hey, check that for me, bro. Go into CapCut and that be like, hey.
Now, before you take the pen, just smile for.
Say hello.
No, you can't. Actually, when I think about it now, yeah. No, you can't do that. You actually can't do that. That's taking the piss.
Nah, I'm vlogging. Huh?
Oh my god.
Let's move. So next game we'll look at is Arsenal 2, Palace 2.
I'm not speaking. I'll let you man do it.
The return of Vieira to the Emirates. Got a lovely reception. Love to see that.
Yeah, rate that.
Club legend and that. Boy, I know you got a bit to say on this game. For me, where I'll start is, I think first 10-15 minutes, loved it. The energy, I like the way we were playing. I was happy with the performance. I thought, okay, we get one, it could be 2-3. But then we score one. Who scored the first goal, by the way? We score Aubameyang. Great reactionary finish. The guy's on fire. Yeah. I think it kick on, make it 2-3, kill the game off, easy night. But we scored a goal and then we drop off. And I'm thinking to myself, for me, come back to Arteta again, this guy. Bro, like, why are we not going for the kill? Why are we playing to take the lead and then sit back and then have to chase the game again?
Just on the Aubameyang thing, yeah, he's on fire. Big up Aubameyang.
Yeah.
I heard
Go ahead.
about, we'll speak a bit more of air, Aubameyang likes to Snapchat as a source.
What?
He likes to use Snapchat as a source.
As in.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
As
a source.
As a source.
As a source.
What, like sexy sauce or like.
Of source to message, just say that.
Oh, it's just big. I told you about Aubameyang, yeah. He's got stars in the hair. When he's still trying to find his hairstyle at 34, big man, you should know your hairstyle now, man. Like, you're a big man. You have to be experimenting. That's like the 17-year-olds doing cane rolls and everyone goes through the phase with different hairstyles and that, yeah. Find your thing, man. You're a big man. Yeah, I'm saying.
I ain't cut my hair in 8 years, blood.
Do you know what though, yeah? Like, we need to obviously blend the youth with the experience. And I don't get the not signing Lacazette up. I don't get it because he just brings a different energy. Like, even when I see him against Palace, he just got the energy that he wanted.
I like that, man. I've always rated
he presses, he holds on the ball half decently.
Yeah.
Like, you just sign him up, man.
Yeah.
But the biggest problem for me is I find is that we're 18 months, 2 years, whatever we are with Arteta, and we spoke of air. What's our identity? How are we playing football?
Yeah.
I see Vieira in there for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and I already know how they want to play.
Yeah.
Look at Graham Potter. You already knew how they wanted to play when he signed for Brighton. Yeah. Where the fuck are we? Because we ain't creative.
For real.
We don't shoot a lot.
For real.
We don't defend well.
For real.
So what are we as a club?
For real.
And then expect us to be climbing up the league.
And this is what I'm saying. You see, Vieira, he's had a shorter window. He's been there for what? A couple months. Had one transfer window, yeah. And already you can see the way Palace want to play. And that's got a Palace side that was playing 20 man at the back last season. Yeah.
Do you not think though? I just want to be devil's advocate here. Do you not think? And this is no disrespect to Vieira and Palace, but do you not think the expectation of Palace is a lot lower than what the expectation of Arsenal is?
Of course.
So if you say like, technically Vieira and Arteta have just brought bare youth in, but because Palace had bare old man not really going to challenge for anything, anything's going to be better, innit? But when you man are trying to get back to the where you should be, there's a lot more pressure on Arteta's youth or whatever he's like. If he's signing like Lokonga and all these man,
I get it.
You're looking at it harder to say, well, 100%. I want to win the fucking league or get back in the top 4.
100%. I think now Arsenal has to be realistic, and that's, to be honest with you, the last few years have been being more realistic and realising that, okay, we're not going for the league. It's a rebuilding process, yeah? The point to make on that is, it's not even a case of the expectation, it's the progression that I've seen from Vieira in that time, right? So Palace, he's completely adopted a new style, which is going to be very difficult to do. Yeah. Brought in his own players, and you can already see the difference on the pitch. Right. That says to me that tactically, what he's doing on the training ground
works.
And you're talking
it's
about
working.
And you're talking about the two guys in the pivotal positions in centre midfield are the same guys that have already been there.
Okay.
They're not different guys.
He just added some youth and some energy. But you can see the style of play, what he wants to do. Arteta has had 18 months, 220 excuses, a couple injuries granted, but at the end of it now, but I'm still now trying to work out what's the style of play that you know what I mean?
And that's my biggest fear. Because,
this is it.
And that's the same with United. The problem with United, the only difference with United is that they've got more quality around the pitch to be able to enable them to get away with it, right? But with us, I've not seen how we want to play, where our identity is, who are we as a club, and how we play football and what our football style is, and that's the most disappointing thing. And let's just back to your point, 2 things. Firstly, Lokonga and Partey don't do it. Stop it right now, because even anyone
as in what
play them together.
together.
Stop doing it. Don't do it. And then secondly, on your point, Palace, yes, they have less expectation, but at the same time, the expectation is to still keep Premiership status and to change your way of football, your style of football within a period of time, and still try and maintain. It's a big risk.
Risky.
Bit like Brighton done, big risk.
So the ball,
happened to the ball, trying to change it.
No, it makes sense.
So for me, there's no real expectation on Arsenal as such, because we finished 10th. We're like, as fans, we're like, but we deserve to finish 10th.
Yeah.
Look at the personnel we've got. We deserve. If you're Crystal Palace, if they got relegated now, change the style of football, you're thinking, we're in the Championship team.
Well, that's it.
And so on. So they've got their own expectations within.
Talking about expectation, we finished 8th 2 years in a row under Arteta, innit? So really and truly, I mean,
but still, the expectation is still. I mean, week in, week out, you know, you hear it. Arsenal, they want to be going higher than that.
But the thing is now,
and that's what you should be.
You're into
based on your history.
You're what, 3rd season under Arteta? You want to see improvement.
You've got to be finishing higher than 8th this year.
100%, and you want to see improvement.
But let me ask you a question: are we going to finish higher than 8th? Let's be honest.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know what?
I'll tell you now. It's a no.
Yeah, I'll be honest. If I answer that now, being 100% honest, I'll be talking emotionally, because had we have beat Palace last night and then we beat Villa, we would have been in the top 4. Not saying we would have finished there, but I would have been looking at it saying, oh, actually the league's tight and whatever. Now because we've lost that, I'm thinking now.
We're still only 8 games in as well.
Exactly.
It's very
so
early.
I'll be answering emotionally, but I don't think so now, because top 8?
Top 8.
Oh, top 8. Yeah, I think possibly.
And the emotions are back. No,
I think possibly. But
no, you never know it. It's a hard season, man.
But I think, again, as much as you want to corner off Arsenal, I've got to big up Palace and Vieira, because on a big man team, in just that short space of time, what they've gone to where they're playing now, and I've watched them a bit this season. I've seen a few games live again, man.
Yeah, same.
And even when, I mean, they probably deserved the win in this one. They were unlucky. That's happened to them a few times, where they're not losing.
Tottenham, I think.
They beat Tottenham 3-0.
What was the other game they did?
Brighton,
they come back.
Yeah, they've dropped points, and they've played well. They're playing well. Yeah.
And you just got to keep pressing the same way.
Did you see him speak to Gary Neville and that, man?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, Patrick, you're very calm on the side of the pitch. He's like, I'm
always calm.
I'm always calm, even in the tunnel.
Yeah. Let's move though. Next we're going to look at is Brentford Chelsea. So Brentford was one of your picks to go down.
Mine.
And obviously Panners.
It might be mine as well, you know. But
Yeah. I did tell you, man, start the season, I was confident these men weren't going nowhere. Only because this is one of the best footballing teams I've seen come
They're
out.
stubborn, blood. And they've got heart.
Stubborn, but they play football as
They've
well.
got, they're play ball.
But let me go on, take the floor with this one, man.
Sorry, before you go. How's the fact that they missed out on promotion a few years in a row, a couple years, 2 years in a row, made them more ready for where they are and when they get to the Premier League?
Do you know what? I think it makes it even tougher because when you miss out, when you're expected to get promotion.
But were they expected though?
Well,
that's also the question.
In the season that they had, not at the start of the season, no, but the Championship's unpredictable, right?
100.
But they were within touch and distance. With 2 games to go, you win one of them, you're up, automatic to get the play. So you bottle it in the last 2 games and then lose in the playoffs. When that starts to happen, I think the players that were waiting to get into the Premier with you, they jump ship. You got to start again. Sometimes you can have it. Swansea, they lost the playoff final last year.
Yeah.
Mass exodus, lost the manager, whatever. Now, I mean, they're struggling for winning the Championship. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. They won last week.
They won the
beat
last
Cardiff.
game against Cardiff, but prior to that,
and then West Brom tonight. They were losing.
Exactly. So it can go both ways, isn't it? You miss out on promotion, you kind of near miss.
But the resilience has got to build though at the same time. So you never know. You never know, I guess.
100%. But what I'm saying is the resilience is one thing, but you can have a high turnover. It can go one way in it where you miss some promotion, you lose your key players,
you've got to start again.
They've done well because each time they've lost a player, they've replaced well. So Ollie Watkins and Ben Rama went, boom, you bring in Ivan Toney.
Sergio
Canos was there already.
Oh, was he?
But you bring in Ivan Toney to replace Watkins, and they've always recruited well, innit?
Yeah.
So with Brentford, I look at them and think the manager, you got to big him up.
Yeah.
Because he's been there. He's been there.
I'm not gonna lie, does anyone know his name?
Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big him up. Because the way they play, they attack the Championship same way. They were playing good football.
And that reminds me of the Sheffield United when they came up. Reminds me of the Leeds.
I still think they've got that. They're going to run that danger of getting fouled out. But for this season, they're looking like they're a force.
Yeah.
I mean, for us to go there now, I can say.
Did you see the stats?
Yeah.
Bro, the second half, you know.
I can safely say that we got 3 points there now. But more time
they were
for us to go there after. So you lot are lost there.
Yeah.
Liverpool drawn there. Yeah, I can't remember the other. I think I don't know who else they're playing.
And they peppered you.
Brighton have beat them there, but just
and they peppered us.
Peppered you. And to get a win.
For us to get a win there is a. I'm not even gonna chat shit right now. It's a vital 3 points.
It's the same as
in the season. That's a vital 3
and
points.
it's the same when we talked about before when you drew against Liverpool when you lost went down to 10 men. Sign the champions, bro.
So
that's what you need to win the league.
For me, again, as the weeks are going on, I'm getting a bit less and less confident of my shout of us winning the league. However, when we have games like this, where we're talking about Mo Salah being the most informed player in the world, I'm going to outright say that Edouard Mendy is the most informed keeper in the PL blood. And you know what, I remember when he first came and I was saying he looks like the truth, and obviously you were rightly saying he needs time. I'm not being funny, blood. Nah. Champions League later, a Super Cup later, and now a season and a bit. This guy is a fucking amazing keeper. He's the real deal.
Unreal.
And the story behind it for Czech to find him, coming from the same background and that. This guy, the saves that he made, I know they hit the woodwork twice, but without him and a very resilient defence, that could have been Brentford maybe 3-1.
Yeah.
3-4-1. But we look. I mean, we were poor this game, but like Lowy said, we dug on as champions. Great goal from Ben Chilwell. But more time, I really liked. Obviously, Mendy was the man of the match for me.
Yeah.
I really like what I saw from Malang Sarr. I think he had a really good PL debut. And then on top of that, I think just all round the resilience of what Thomas Tuchel's side is about now, and if we've mentioned it before, that's what stood out for me, because that game was that last 15 minutes was tough. And for us to come out 3 points is a vital 3 points.
And to say that Brentford come away from that being disappointed, not getting a point
or three
out of that against the champions of Europe, you got to big up Brentford, man. Have to big them up.
You have to big them up. I've got to eat a bit of humble pie there.
Yeah, have to big them up. Love the courage I see from them.
Yeah.
I mean, the stats, like you said, second half was mad.
Yeah,
They
no,
man-
it
they
was
man stuck
crazy,
on
bro.
second
Like,
half, yeah.
can't even chat shit on this game. I'm just glad we got 3 points.
Yeah.
But another quick thing before we move on is that Ruben Loftus-Cheek and that, and other man then as well,
He
that
looks alright, you know.
are not usually in that starting 11. He's playing this 3-5-2 now with Werner Lukaku up top, yeah. But you can now see this really big squad depth.
Yeah.
We had the depth, but now he's using fucking Loftus-Cheek, Barkley and them, man. And they're looking like,
Bro,
alright.
Loftus-Cheek, yeah, I've seen more from him in them 2 starts than I
seen
did in the
Fulham.
whole season at Fulham. I'm seeing
And
man
he's
get
started
the
to
ball.
prove us wrong.
Bro, but okay, maybe he was shook last year, I don't know, but more time, yeah, I'm seeing him get the ball and driving for Chelsea. I'm thinking,
Yeah,
bro,
like he's looking like a bit of a CM
playing
in
like
there.
that, yeah, you should have run. Fulham should still be in the Premier League.
Yeah. But it's a positive for us because it means that we're going to get more man than behind us. So yeah, but yeah, all in all, good game and
Yeah, man.
and unlucky to Brentford, but yeah, I'm thankful we got the 3 points.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Let's move, man. Let's move now. Big win for Chelsea still, and big up Brentford, man. Boy, next game was a bit of a mazza, you know.
Let me introduce it for you.
Go on.
From one of Panna's shouts
Yeah.
to another of Panna's shouts, relegation shouts.
Okay,
don't get just my shots though.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
always a come
No,
back.
they're not always dead.
Listen, all I'm just saying,
They're not always dead.
They're not majority are.
They're not always shit, but when they're shit,
Yeah,
they're
it's shit. Listen, if we listen to you, yeah, we'll be out of pocket.
8 games in, mate. 8
Nah,
games
it's early
in.
days, early days.
Yeah, it's,
But yeah, Villa 2, Wolves 3. This game was a mazza. Villa going 2-0 up.
yeah, comfy.
I'm calling it now. Villa getting relegated.
This is what happens though when teams...
Don't worry, Kes called them for Champions League, fam. Was it last season or this season?
They lost Grealish, fam.
Last season was Champions League, innit?
Yeah, no, what's that? Yeah, they 2-0 up. Danny Ings, John McGinn
Again, yeah.
on the score sheet.
Lucky deflection, but
Yeah.
It's like, it's
dominated the ball.
Dominated the ball.
Traore nearly scored a wonder goal.
Wait, so we were speaking about this, yeah?
Go on.
The guy has no end product.
Who?
0 end product.
Traore.
You see when Traore scores it, it's luck.
But he
nothing.
hit and hope that one, innit? He just tries to bang
That's what we
it.
were saying though.
But-
If we could finish, yeah, this guy would be winning Ballon d'Ors and that, blood. This guy can run through your whole team, yeah, and then pass to the goalkeeper. Like, brother, like,
This man will give it back to his goalkeeper. Yeah.
But then to be fair to him though, when you've run that far, yeah, you must be tired by the time you get to the
no,
goal,
bro.
blood.
I run a quarter of a 7-a-side pitch, yeah.
Don't give me
I
an
can't even string a pass together after that, man.
Yeah, no, don't give him an excuse, mate. He's getting paid thousands and thousands of pounds.
Nah, I hear that.
He's getting paid thousands and thousands of pounds for that thing. They bought him for that thing.
Fake it till you make
To
it.
run through, man,
but he-
with
yeah.
patience and speed.
But what he's got is unique though. There's not many men that can do that.
No.
man.
Why would you want a guy that keeps running through guys and not scoring?
Because he can get you hop it off to like Huang or like
Yeah, he
Jimenez
does
or whatever.
stuff,
you know what I
gets
mean?
you up the pitch and that, like.
He's done it, bro. He does it twice in 38 games.
That's what the problem is for me. The lack of consistency. If you can run through man like that, yeah, you should be doing that week in, week out. Man will have games where he's just like, nah. It's like he says, nah, like allow it. Do you know what I mean?
Otherwise, go play centre back, big man.
Yeah, you should be Wolves' star man right now.
Yeah.
You're not even getting a game every week. So for me, it's interesting. The collapse of Villa though is criminal. Some terrible, all 3 goals set pieces.
Yeah. Some lucky teams.
They got unlucky on
The last one was unfortunately keeper's got no chance there. But I mean, for the first 2, that's what happens when you man pull strikers back to defend set pieces. They don't want to be there, blood. Honestly, it's a waste of space, blood. Ollie Watkins is there, right position, blood. Get round and defend. Obviously, not defender, innit? Danny Ings, same thing. They're back there doing what they've been told, but it's like they're not defenders, innit? So
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
boy.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah, so 3 set piece goals. Villa will be pissed with that.
Pissed.
He was fuming after the game.
Yeah, he would be.
Wolves' form, though. Wolves' form.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sure they
feel-
won their
Do you know
last
what,
few.
though?
I still think they're going to dip, blood.
I don't know, even when they were losing games, like against when they played United and that, they were playing well.
Yeah, they weren't Gareth Baggish.
You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
obviously, the
I hope they get
gaffer needs
relegated
time.
from my fucking shout.
The
bro.
gaffer
Big
needs
up Conor
time.
Cody in that as well, getting on the score
The
sheet.
gaffer needs time to settle his side down and whatever. So
Looks like he's doing that.
the
to be
last
fair.
3, I'm sure it's 3 games, they got 3 wins.
Yeah, no, they're on a good little streak
run,
still.
man, yeah.
Nice to big them up. Obviously, Villa, I think Villa are fine as well.
Yeah, they're both calm.
They're both
I think
calm.
they're both calm. Pana thinks different. But
It'll be interesting.
They're
It's
going
only-
to
like I said,
my
it's
Fulham
only
this
days.
year, well, I'm just going to keep saying it every week.
Pana, it's impossible for them to get relegated.
Nah,
they're going down.
It's over.
Nah, the goal difference, man. If they can see 19 goals a game,
because they're making with a W, they're going to be low down. I think ordering.
Let's move though. Next game, Newcastle Tottenham. So this was a game as you mentioned earlier, packed with, madness actually. So we talked about the fan in the stands, the interruption to the game. It was a total of 24 minutes. The interruption.
They got interrupted. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's important, isn't it? But
so obviously the stadium before the game was rocking. The atmosphere looked mad.
Yeah,
it looked mad. It looked lit.
I watched the whole game for this.
Yeah.
I'm actually gassed now. I've got a stag there next year.
Oh, Newcastle, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on.
We're going. Should we just turn up?
Just rock up there,
Fuck it. I'm gonna do a stadium tour as well if I can.
Yeah, why not, man? It's a famous stadium,
As
innit?
soon as any sounding money stuck to them seats.
Boy, hopefully, yeah, trust me.
By the time I go there, it's be called like the Santiago Munez ground and that. You know what I'm saying? Santiago.
Santiago.
I love that film. Though.
Trust me.
He makes Newcastle just look lit, fam. I want to support Newcastle off that film. Every time I watch it, I'm like, rah. Oh, it's a madness.
So yeah, Newcastle took the lead within the first 2 minutes, man. The dream start for the new owners and that. Then reality hits. You know what I mean?
Came back.
Harry Kane, good goal.
First goal.
Yeah, first goal in the Prem.
Regulon had a good game.
Yeah, had a good game.
As well.
And the belly.
And Dombele, great goal as well. Yeah.
I just can't hack that kit, blood.
But you know what it is though,
Kit was there.
if you're
Kit
you
is
get to
just
Newcastle,
so
I just
bad.
feel like as a midfielder you've got so much time on the ball.
Yeah.
They play 5 at the back. The midfield don't really press.
Yeah.
Like
Who's that for? Look, what do you mean?
I think just against Newcastle, I feel like as a midfielder you must have so much time on the ball.
Sam Maximan.
I mean, Shelby got sent off as well.
But the thing is, he
He
come
come
on.
on, fam.
He was only on for like 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
He's a clown.
Listen, that he's an idiot.
Surely you'd run it for
See, Jojo Shelby, yeah, I'll tell you why he's an idiot. You see, if he's when he was young at Liverpool and that, you think, he's a hot head, like whatever. Like Gerrard in his early days, flying his tackles and whatever. Big man, you're nearly 30. You're the experienced head in the team.
Yeah,
How can you be giving away 2 fouls like that when your team's chasing the game, bro? Like, that is criminal for me at your big age, man. So, he's a clown. Honestly, Jojo Shelby, quality on the pass, but that's
even
what's...
then though, we used to remember George Joseph, you think, God, this is a free kick.
Yeah.
He's got a couple bangers a season, like I say none of that no more.
No,
Even
but
the
he
passing range,
lives off his Swansea days, isn't it?
even
I
the
think-
passing range, I'm just singing.
Nah, I think that's his game. Technically, I think.
Yeah, he needs
I think
time on the
technically he's a good player.
Yeah, technically.
Range of passing, whatever. But the mentality to be a top player, he's never had that. Never had it. And even now, experiencing a pro, he's getting 2 silly yellow cards. The second one worse than the first because you're already on a booking.
Yeah, you know. No, you can't forget them.
It's ridiculous. Sam Maximan, he's obviously Newcastle's one bright spark in a minute.
Yeah, I want to say as well quickly on him, big up his message for Steve Bruce.
Yeah.
I respect that a lot.
Yeah.
I really
respect
do,
it
man,
a
because
lot.
I go back to my point, you've got to put some respect on the guy's
You
name.
know lie though, yeah? Did you notice that man never said about he's a great manager? Man never mentioned anything about his managerial skills, yeah? He said he was a kind person.
I just like, man, you got to give him some fucking credit, man.
You have to.
I did find that a bit funny though, he never mentioned nothing about his coaching style or manager.
But
right
But I respect it. I mean, the truth is, like we said,
Same man sitting there thinking, come on.
yeah, man, get someone that's gonna play someone alongside me, bro.
Yeah,
Like
get
with
someone
Steve
behind
Bruce.
me.
Steve Bruce was on the flipping, what's it, Roy Hodgson thing. That thing is dated in the Prem. You're not gonna. Them managers
But
there,
even Roy Hodgson got his flowers when he left Palace, though. You get what I'm saying?
Because he left Palace.
Yeah.
He left
But
Palace.
number one.
but
and number 2, yeah, you've been in the game that long, you've been managing
yeah,
that long.
but you got to rate that, man.
Yeah,
You have to rate that, bro.
Yeah, I hear that.
If
But
he-
for that kind of manager now, the championship's the level for me.
But regard, like, I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to say like.
Dead.
Nah, he deserved more respect. We know that.
Yeah.
100%. And you're right.
If he passed away tomorrow, God forbid, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be like Steve Bruce.
Yeah.
It's like when we were saying with what's his name, the Arsenal guy, the AFT TV guy.
Claude, yeah.
No one gives him his flowers until the
Yeah.
guy's gone. You know what I'm saying? You got to put
Yeah.
more respect on his name, man.
I hear that, and I agree in it. But that's football, man, especially in the Premier League at the highest level. Boy, you're in the limelight the whole time. It's cutthroat, man. It is cutthroat. But yeah, good win for Spurs. They've held a bit of heat, but Nuno's slightly picking up.
They bounced back since the North London derby.
Yeah. And if
I still think they'll be alright.
Yeah, I
They'll be
mean,
calm.
with Kane getting a goal now as well, you never know, innit? Like,
It's just warming up for City when he goes in Jan. Get me?
talking of City,
Or Newcastle.
well, yeah, that's what I was saying. He was playing for move to Newcastle, wasn't it? That's it. You saw the owners.
Man chipped it over, looked up and go, the owners done it.
Yeah.
Man's like, Daniel, 150. Got you, mate. Got you.
500 bags a week. Yeah, I'll do that for you down the other end, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 500 bags, that is.
Alright, next game, City Burnley. Boy,
I'm not gonna lie, blood. This game's just pointless for
it is
me.
pointless. But I thought it was gonna be the 5-0.
But even still,
It has been, isn't it?
Yeah.
I watched the highlights and that, and I'm just bored of watching the game.
Bro,
Man City just do everything.
when I said to you, I think Burnley in trouble this year, you remember telling me, I think Burnley in trouble this year, blood. I know they lose this game regardless, but what we was talking about off camera as well is the quality in the Prem now. Everyone's sort of semi-decent. Okay, Norwich and Watford might say, okay, cool, they're gone. See that third team there? Last season I would have said Palace could go. Palace are decent, but I'm not looking at them.
And there's bare teams around it. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm looking at Burnley thinking, yo, that whole stubborn thing. This might be the season that.
I still don't think
it more than
you know
that.
what? You might be right. It might be the big cash shot this year. You know.
Maybe. Yes.
But I still feel like the experience in there with Daesh and them man and the team in general. I feel like they'll somehow come out.
They had a few chances on the break in this game.
And they looked alright. Yeah, they looked alright.
That's the biggest scare. Yeah, is the fact that the guys that we've spoken about, and I'm back here on the Burnley team here, Ashley Barnes, Chris Wood.
Yeah.
Tell me the last time they scored, bro.
Yeah, for real.
And that's the problem I'm finding.
But Chris Wood had that run towards the end of the last season, right?
I hear that.
Man just started
saying,
picking like he was fucking Harry Kane, blood.
If you ain't scoring goals, you ain't winning games. It's that simple.
Yeah.
And where are these goals coming from at the moment?
But then do you expect them to beat City though? Like,
No.
So
this week,
game is written off.
No.
I think it's like aggregate like 32-0 or something madness or something.
I still don't know how these men finish corner, blood. I don't know if I still don't get.
Like, no, I don't get it either.
Burnley,
and he's all there like hands in his head when he's missing chances and that. Yeah. I still think
he must have had his hand in his head when he realised where Burnley was.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, big man team.
Man's agents buying him flats
when he landed
in Burnley. But yeah,
Burnley?
I'm not gonna lie.
I thought you said Manchester City.
It's cool. I feel like it's the Etihad for a reason as well, because it just gets boring. It actually gets boring.
Do you know what the thing is though? Obviously, Etihad, I hear that, yeah. But these men have been getting 52,000 fans for Premier League games, like
but regular. How's the capacity though?
Yeah, it's about that.
50
It's about 50
It's not massive.
I thought it was 60.
Nah, it's not as big as 60.
Oh, so
they have that for the Prem games, yeah. But obviously the Champions League games, it was like
even that, it's just quiet. Quiet.
But is that not the corporate stadium now? Like, that's what it is, bro. Like,
we don't want to talk in it. So
I want to start getting some League Two, but we'll talk about that. We'll start getting some League Two. Yeah, come on.
Leighton are in.
Leighton are in the way and that.
Leighton are decent, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing alright. Boy, the next game, Everton West Ham.
This was whack.
Yeah, to be fair, I had West Ham to win this game.
Fuming.
Obviously, Everton at the minute missing Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison. They're missing a couple man, could say. West Ham, I look at them, I think to myself, they're a good team at the minute. They're a good team. I've got to big him up. Declan Rice. I watched the game on Sunday, and for me, this guy was looking like the complete midfielder in there.
Age, isn't it?
Honestly, I was watching the things he was doing.
I do like that.
He plays with maturity beyond his years. Yeah. And I remember at a time, again, United fans telling me that, they didn't need Declan Rice because they got McTominay in that, yeah? And what I just saw in that game is that the Declan Rice is 20 streets ahead of McTominay. Quality, composure on the ball, happy to receive the ball under pressure, gets up and down the pitch well, passes well. Honestly,
he's a leader on the pitch.
He's an amazing player. He's a fantastic
centre midfield performance from Declan Rice. Fantastic.
Really long may it continue for him as well.
100%, man. 100%. The world's his oyster at the minute, boy. I just wouldn't go to United.
I think he'll get his big move that he deserves. Wherever that is, I don't know.
He ain't got a rush.
Nah, he don't need to. Yeah, and West Ham's got a bad place to be.
Is he captain of West Ham?
Well, he's vice captain, but Noble doesn't play. So yeah.
So yeah, pretty much captain, isn't it?
Exactly. So yeah, not rush nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No. Yeah, no.
Yeah, man.
West Ham.
I'm there, man. Yeah, man. I'm Kes, man.
You know, but West Ham's a good place to be at the minute, bro. It's a good place to be.
Big up Moisinho. Goes on the radar every week.
And that's why there's no rush, bro.
No, I hear that. I do hear that. But eventually Rice has got to get his move in.
100.
Yeah, 100, and he will. He'll get that. I think with Everton.
If this was Diego Reset, this guy was a long time ago, because it's Declan,
yeah. Trust me. But to be fair, the flip side to that is because it is Declan, there's an extra 25 million on it.
Yeah, on top of that.
And the rest, man. The English man is spenny, fam. English tax,
but for me, anyone signing Declan Rice now is getting a quality complete.
He's a great player.
Midfielder. And he's improved so much in the last year or two that before I thought because he used to play centre back. But now I'm seeing him like driving forward, dictating. I thought, you know what? Respect to Declan Rice. Everton, they're going through a little bit of crisis with the injury and whatnot.
Calvin Lewin's just been set back again.
Richarlison's out. Obviously, the boys Townsend and Demarai, they've been doing their thing.
You see his long
He's out.
He's speaking about how big he's been.
He's a big absentees, you know. There's big absentees. Obviously, Everton are going to do well regardless. I think with Benitez, obviously, he's under extra scrutiny with his Liverpool connection.
Yeah, he'd be calm.
But he's going to be calm.
Yeah,
he's a proven manager.
Yeah.
Got no concerns about Everton. Top 10 finish guaranteed. Probably a top 8 finish. So to come back to your question about if Arsenal finish top 8, teams like Everton and West Ham are the ones that are pushing us out. So I don't know about Everton, just because I think they need everyone fit to. You know what I mean? West Ham definitely. I'm looking at it now thinking, yeah, possibly. Do you know what I mean? But we move. The next game, Southampton Leeds. I'm not gonna lie, Leeds.
Listen, what did I say? Pan a shout and that.
Yeah, it's a second season, isn't it? Second season syndrome. For
it's
real.
a little bit sticky for them.
It's a bit sticky still.
Yeah.
They're not firing, blood.
Nah, they're not.
They're not scoring, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're not firing on cylinders and that.
Even like, you can see your goals, your new leads, you ain't scoring,
They're
big
not
man.
scoring goals. Yeah,
You ain't score, and that's a problem.
that's
a real problem.
Yeah,
Where are they sitting right now?
They're like bottom 3. I think they're bottom 3.
No, yeah, they've not
They've
not won a game this season.
They got one win.
One.
Yeah.
Oh, against Watford.
It was the game where Palace said they got no wins and they won the week after that. Yeah.
Watford,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Leeds at the minute.
I think they sit like 18th, 17th.
They're down there.
Yeah, they are. They're 17th.
There's only Newcastle and Burnley beneath them.
And Norwich.
So yeah. So yeah, it's interesting, man. It's interesting.
They've won one game.
Yeah, against Watford.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they have been found out. Maybe they have, because obviously they were just legs last year.
Burnley, take note, fam.
Not
Not Burnley. Brentford.
Yeah. But Southampton, that Broja, is he online from you or they?
No, we sold him.
Sold him. Yeah, he looks good.
And Livramento as
Livramento,
well.
they've kind of scooped up your youth still.
I hope they've got buyback clauses.
Way. That Broja looks.
I'm looking forward to Gallagher. I'm looking forward to Gallagher next year.
The only club that doesn't have buyback clauses is my club.
You didn't mention
Conor Gallagher next year at Chelsea is going to be Amazon.
Yeah, he looks like. Yeah,
he has to be.
Gallagher still.
He's all up.
Yeah.
If Loftus-Cheek and Barkley and them are playing, you've got to put Conor Gallagher.
He's got a chance, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
I think with Tuchel, seeing there's a pathway in it. Like he will play.
Yeah, Tuchel's a great coach because he's got a balance of bringing that in, innit?
Yeah.
It's not like other man like don't get me wrong, I love Mourinho, but it was straight superstars. And if you're a youngster, unlucky, innit? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Tuchel's got that good.
Yeah, he can
That good 50-50. Yeah, like Lamar and that. You know what I'm saying? You Conor Gallagher, yeah? 50-50. Been a long time. Say you miss me.
It's 50-50.
Saturday is 50-50.
I said Lamar, you know.
Big on Lamar.
He said that, but they got Thomas Lamar. Where's he going with it? And I clocked the song, innit? Lamar had the bangers.
That almost went over my head still. Come on.
Glad you got it, because I'd have been sitting there.
Lamar.
Lamar got the bangers still.
Big on Lamar. But yeah, Southampton. So, what's his name? Hassan Hootle looks like he's sort of, because he was struggling towards the start of the season, but they've been playing well.
They're an alright team, man. They're an alright team.
Yeah.
And again, it'll be up and down for them, innit, all year.
But again, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of teams in the Premier now that, even when they're alright, they're decent. Like they're decent teams, innit?
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the league is outside that top 4. The positions could be anything, bro. Like it could be anything, but literally, like
it is a mazza.
Yeah, there's so many teams now. Like we talk about Palace. Well, how far can they go on? We don't know, innit? There's so much uncertainty there.
That's why it's a great season ahead.
Great season ahead, man. Yeah, especially if you're challenging, boy. Stress if you're. Anyway, we move. Hey, last game we look at is Norwich Brighton.
Yeah, this is stress for them, boy.
Well, hear this though. Obviously, we're talking about Norwich and that, but the positive is 2 clean sheets in a row.
I can't believe what's his name missed that open.
No, they drew last season.
They missed that open goal though, fam.
See that Donny
This
there,
guy
yeah?
like passed it like
See
he was
that
a
Donny
fight.
there, yeah?
What's his name?
Sergeant.
Nah,
He's not a sergeant, blood. He's not a sergeant.
He's a pawn.
He's not a sergeant, blood.
Yeah.
Nah.
I
don't know. I'm trying to think, blood.
It's not cool.
I might give it. You know what? I might give him Donkey of the Week for that. You know.
Brother, I can't believe how soft he kicked the ball.
Soft.
What? He just thought the keeper's not there, so what?
It's not even that wasn't even finessing.
No,
that was just so
you know the
that was
worst thing?
stupid.
You know the worst thing? I don't think the ball was making it, even if the defender touched it. Like,
No,
it
I
wasn't
agree.
making it. Like,
I don't think it
He would have
was.
stopped before
I
the
think, it's
line.
less, I think it's less embarrassing that the defender cleared it.
He saved
Would it be
him.
more embarrassing if he
He
went,
saved him.
and it just
for
stopped.
real.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the positive is a clean sheet for Norwich. It's another point. They've drawn the last 2 points on the board.
See ya.
Maybe this is where their season. Well, no, I don't know.
I can't see it, man.
Nah, I can't. I'll be honest with you, I can't see it.
Disappointed by Brighton, though. Disappointed by Brighton.
Yeah, they hit the bar.
Yeah.
Mopé probably should have had a penalty as well in the current
I
climate.
wasn't impressed.
Yeah, I think he was unlucky. Yeah, a bad day at the office of Brighton, but I still think
take a point, innit?
you take a point. You're not lost. You move on, innit? You kick on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They're still like 5th or 6th, innit, Brighton?
yeah, they're doing well, man.
Yeah,
they're doing well. They're doing well.
Calm.
Yeah, so and a clean sheet for Norwich. To be fair, don't need to spend too long on this game here still. Let me move on and find out. Let's start with the donkey.
Yeah.
Who we got for donkey of the week?
John Joe
I know.
Shelby.
Okay, you got John Joe Shelby. That's where I was going. But go on.
Blood. I'm sticking to my principles. I'm going Sergeant.
Or PCSO. PCSO.
He could have got them the first win.
Nah,
of the season.
Sergeant is a donkey for. Let me see if there's anyone else that's eligible. Could have made donkey still. Nah, guys, got to be Shelby.
Ollie done a social
there
as
as well, man. But yeah.
Yeah, Ollie. But Ollie's just, you know what he's? Ollie's not even donkey of the week no more. He's just
It's
a
an
donkey.
expectation, yeah.
He's just a donkey player. So
He's a plonker.
Yeah, he's a
Ollie on
plonker.
the social.
Hey. So yeah, now John Joe Shelby for me, boy, waste man, absolute waste man. Come on to change the game and do that dumbness. You might as well stay at home, big man.
Yeah,
So
Shelby.
let's bring some positivity though.
Spring it.
Player of the week.
Easy.
Go on.
Edouard Mendy, man.
Edouard Mendy. That's a great shot.
Unreal.
Great
like,
shot. Great
give him his
performance.
props. Guy's just the best keeper right now. Like,
Yeah,
untouchable.
yeah.
Big him
Yeah.
up.
Do you know what? I'm going to give it to Firmino.
Okay.
Got a hat trick.
That's a good
I know
shot.
it's only
That's
against
a good
Watford,
shot.
but the guy's not been playing games and he's just come and bagged a few.
Bag the
goals.
hattie. Bag the hattie.
So you
Yeah.
can't really look elsewhere, to be honest.
We corn him when he doesn't score.
Yeah.
He scores 3 in 1 week. That's a great shot.
Nah, I rate that. I do rate that lows.
To me, mine's a joint one. Wouldn't even normally go to the Spurs man then, but it's going to be Reguilon and Dyer still. Big up you, man.
No,
Obviously.
I like that as well.
Yeah,
I rate
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I do rate
Man
that.
for the emotional.
Yeah. You man saved the life in that, you get me? So I'm going to big up them Spurs man there. Fantastic performance from you lads. Yeah, my players of the week, joint Dyer and Reguilon. Big up
More to
man.
life than football,
You know what I mean?
No, you know what? That's real talk.
You know what I mean? So, yeah,
but we love it.
Dyer and Reguilon. All right.
Sergi.
Boom,
So,
bam, that's another one down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna wrap it up, box it up. You know the drilly. Guys, I keep telling you, man, you know the YouTube thing. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe. Yeah? Come on.
Let's go.
You know the drilly though. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We out.